For the bare necessities, they're Mother Nature's recipe. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Now, when you pick a pawpaw or a prickly pear and you prick a raw paw, well, next time beware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use the claw. But you don't need to use the claw when you pick a pear of the big pawpaw. Have I given you a clue? So, not too bad. Hot diggity dog. I got that on first take, I'll tell you what. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I be Dustin. This be Ball Wars. And, yeah. It's a beautiful day. I'll tell you that much. Daggone. I make every day beautiful, though. Well, for myself, anyway. So I recommend you do the same. Because don't know how many you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, today's topic of this here video is going to be, well, let's talk about genes, genetics, if you will, because I'm just playing with my little hook here because I'm gonna pull out a snake that I got from my buddy Greg, told you all about in a previous video, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't trust her. Something about Greg's snakes. Greg, my giant. Yeah. There's something about him. I don't know if he trains them to be. I don't know if he trains them to be evil or what. But out of all of the snakes I've got from him, almost all of them, and they're ball pythons. That's the weird thing. They just want to take your face right off. Anyway, yeah, genetics. Let's talk. Let's lingo. And mingo about codoms, which are actually incomplete dominant genes, and recessives, shall we? And I'm gonna hold off on pulling that little girl out just yet. But yeah, so best way to look at it. So a recessive, as my giant explained to me a long time ago, a recessive gene is a lot like an incomplete gene, so an incomplete dominant, without the visualization. So, in other words, it takes two copies of, that specific gene on the same chromosome, on the same allele, whatever, to give you a visual representation of what that gene is. So technically, a recessive, when you have a visual recessive, that is the super form of that gene. Just like if you were to take an incomplete gene, let's go with yellow belly. Okay, yeah, just pulled that out of thin air. I don't know. I've got all these snake tags in front of me and with tons of incomplete genes on them. But yeah, yellow belly. Let's go with yellow belly. So when you have yellow belly, it's actually somewhat difficult to ID when it's on its own, the only gene in the snake visually. But then you make a super yellow belly, you make an ivory, a white snake. So pretty much white anyway, mostly white. So yeah, pretty neat, pretty good stuff. And then of course, when you have a recessive, like a clown, or a het clown, I should say. You pair that to another, ball python that's got the same gene there in it. Well, guess what? You get a chance to make some visual clowns. No clowning around. This is going to be a long video, by the way. I'm just warning you because it already is. Damn it. So yeah. So basically, there's one way of looking at it. To give you a couple of examples, so like a dominant gene would be pinstripe or leopard. Those are dominants because they don't have a visual super form. So you might be sitting on a leopard that's actually a super leopard, or a pinstripe that's a super pinstripe, and not know it until you actually breed that animal to, the opposite sex, obviously, and then you have You know, and you want to make sure that that other one ain't got those genes in it either. You don't want to be messing things up now. Confusing. But yeah, and then by doing that, you can actually figure out whether or not you have a leopard or a super leopard or a super pinstripe or just a pinstripe, and by the offspring, because the super leopard would pass one copy of that leopard gene no matter what, because it's got two, so it has to pass one on to all the babies. So that'd be one good way of looking at it. Okay, okay, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm saying stuff. Let's take a look at this snake. All right, I made you wait long enough. Daggone. Bare necessities. Man, she always looks like she wants to bite. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna pick her up by the daggone hand, and if she bites me, well, that will suck. But anyway, this is a little girl I got from my buddy Greg. I told y'all before I like the dark stuff. I like it all, but this girl, and I'm gonna toss that hook because, yeah, I don't need it now. But she is super dark. I wish she would show her daggum head. Oh, there it is. Can you see it? Can you see? Oh, there you go. She's got a little bit of stuck shed on her. She just shed out. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, she is just a blackhead. Yeah, which is an incomplete gene. Incomplete dominant. Yeah, you're cool, aren't you, girl? You daggum Mar? Yeah, I was like, you know what, Greg? You ain't. Look at that beautiful belly, too. I'm like, you're not going to sell that. Hell no. I'm going to buy it off you. So I bought it off him. That's how we do it. He's got another one in here. I've got another one in here that's from him. I don't know if I've shown it off before, but as soon as I open this, she's going to probably lash out at me because that's what she does. Oh, hey, don't. Oh, woohoo! Yeah. Yes, daggum, I told y'all. Yeah, now I need the snake hook. That was about a centimeter away from losing my middle finger on my right hand. And I really like that middle finger. Comes in handy. No, I'm just kidding. She's all reared up at me. I wish y'all could see her. I was like, well, that caught me by a little bit of a surprise because her head wasn't really facing the way that, wow, maybe I ain't going to show her. How to get the dog? Come here. Yeah, ball python. They ain't all pet rocks, I swear it to you. Yeah, this little girl right here. I don't know if I've shown her off or not, but she's getting some size to her. She's rearing up. She's going to take a stab at me, I think. Don't you bite my finger. Daggone. Anyway, beautiful little snaky. This is a disco, pastel, orange dream, yellow belly het clown female. And she's gorgeous. See, another representation, good representation, of no visual recessives and a beautiful snake nonetheless, even though she tried to rip my finger off. But yeah, gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Now you can go back in there and think about what you done did to me, or tried to do to me. Oh, damn. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, that's how it goes though. I'll tell you what, yeah, I'm glad you got to witness that. The bites are not actually that bad, damn it. They really aren't, but it's just when it happens and, you're like, it catches you a little bit and you're like, oh, hey, come on now. Come on, seriously? You want to fight? You want to fight, little snake? I'll take you out. I probably didn't say all that I wanted to say, but this video is getting to be way too long. So, yeah. I hope that y'all are having an amazing day. I really do. Truly, make it amazing. It's in your control. It truly is. So, whether or not that bug landed on me. Whether or not maybe you don't like your job, get in line. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. For my bosses that may watch this video, just joking with you. Okay, I love you, but maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. So maybe it's time to pursue a different path. You know what I mean? Because ultimately you need to be happy. You only get this one life that we know of. And yeah, you might as well enjoy it to its fullest. Try not to be angry. Try not to be because that's no fun. And if you need help with that, I'll tell you what, man. Pop in some old Disney movies, some old cartoons, like Jungle Book, because that's good. That's a good movie actually. Or Robin Hood, the actual cartoon one where he's a fox. I don't know. There's something about those. They feel good. They make you feel good. Pop one of those in. That'll put some joy in your spirit. And if it don't, something wrong with you. Anyway, way too long of a video. I always do this, guys. I really do. So, thanks for sticking around to the end. Oh yeah. You have tickets to the gun show. My guns are like pea shooters anymore. I'm a shell of a man I used to be. I'll tell you what. But anyway, no cut in this video. What do you think about that? Holy, that's the way I like it. El natural. So, yeah, I don't work out anymore. So don't you go making fun of me, internet. I know I'm not. Yeah. Anyway, remember this, everybody. Every day is a battle, but yesterday is a victory. So make today tomorrow's victory. And y'all are loved. I hope you replay that moment where I almost got bit by a snake, because I'm probably going to. May the ball force be with you.